Well, this ought to be fun. We got the first big, heavy, wet spring snow of the year. There it is. Hard to tell how deep it is from this video, but we're looking at least a foot. So I'm going to test the Ryobi 18-inch 40-volt snowblower. We'll see how it does on some heavy snow.
Okay, I'm switching to the AI voice. I started with the full frontal assault strategy, which doesn't work very well. This snowblower simply can't handle over a foot of extremely wet snow. I'm a big guy and I am pushing with a lot of force. I quickly discovered that I would have to take a two-pass approach. I found that the snowblower could handle a top layer of about 8 inches. You have to make a second pass. Once I got out on the sidewalk, I was able to make pretty quick progress. I figured out how much of a top layer I could push with constant pressure. Then I got my first clog. With wet snow, you may eventually get a heavy snowball blocking the output chute. You have to clear these manually. Then I hit the second problem. The snowblower would suddenly quit, even when I wasn't moving heavy snow. The output was clear. The problem seemed to get worse until the snowblower was quitting every few seconds. Thinking that the battery had died, I went back to the garage and got my spare battery since I have a Ryobi lawn mower that uses the same battery. At first, it went well, but by the time I got to the bottom of the sidewalk, the snowblower was cutting out every few seconds. If I had to guess, I think that the motor is overheating. It's not the battery overheating, since the new, fully charged battery didn't help one bit.
All right, well, I'm back inside, taking a break. I'm obviously going to have to hit the driveway again. I got about half the shoveling done. So I think, is this Ryobi snowblower better than a shovel for this kind of work with really heavy snow? Yeah, it is. It only took me about 15 or 20 minutes to do the work that I did, about half the driveway, and I could have finished it within a half hour or less had I had the battery or had the motor not been overheating. I assume there's a good reason why they have this safety feature in there, but it's pretty irritating. I found when it's cold, it doesn't really. I haven't had this problem happen, and when the snow is dry, it doesn't happen. So, in summary, if you have wet, heavy snow like this on a regular basis, like if you're from, British Columbia or something, this is not the snowblower for you. You're going to need a bigger snowblower, probably a gas powered. But if most of your snow is just sort of like dry, cold, nuisance snow, like here in Denver, yeah, not a big problem. I think it works pretty well. It fits in the garage. Works with my existing batteries, so I kind of like it. So the verdict is mixed. It's not a do everything kind of snowblower, unfortunately, but for the low price, it's not bad. But you're going to have to break out your shovel when you get these insanely wet spring snows. And we usually get 1 to 2 of them per year. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, now you know the limitations of the Ryobi 40-volt 18-inch snowblower.